Hello, and our next CrowdProperty.com funding opportunity is returning to the Albion Works, Bridgman Street in Bolton, BL36BS. Now, CrowdProperty is a peer-to-peer lending platform designed to facilitate loans between private individuals and professional property businesses. CrowdProperty is authorised and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority under permission number 723959. CrowdProperty is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme. There are risks with any loans you make, and just like all peer-to-peer lending, your capital is at risk. CrowdProperty endeavours to protect all lenders. This is done by registering the legal first charge against the property project. This means that in the very unlikely event a borrower defaults on the loan, CrowdProperty will be able to take ownership of the project and manage it for the lenders. Now, the borrowers on this project is an SPV called Albion Works Bolton Limited. Their company number is 1194875, and the SPV comprises 4 members. 2 of them are with me here on this webinar today. We've got Piotr Szydlik and Fabio Frisenda. Let's start with you first, please, Fabio. Welcome along. Tell me a little bit more about you and your co-directors.
Hello, Andy. My co-directors, it's Piotr that I've known for quite a while now. We've done several projects together. Gavin and Eve, we met them through one of our contacts, and they're investors on this project. I would say that Gavin, as a company, Eve has been in HMOs and property for a bit longer, done a couple of JVs as well. Regarding Piotr, he's been in the construction industry for 20 years, and myself over 20 years in property.
This is a 12-month retained bridge loan, which will replace CrowdProperty's development loan that comprised the conversion of this former 3-storey engineering complex to become apartments. The works are now completed, but the borrower requires time to obtain the necessary HMO license and then let the rooms prior to refinancing onto a long-term mortgage. The loan is for £1.15 million, and that's for a maximum term of up to 12 months. Let's start off by finding out a little bit more about the local area of Bolton, please, Fabio.
Yeah, Bolton is part of Greater Manchester. Close to 200,000 people live in there. The building in Bolton is very close to the train station, university, also the hospital, which is not too far. Regarding, I would say, employers, you've got Amazon, you've got AXA, Betfred, amongst the various ones there. Also, it's in the commuter belt for Manchester, so I think on the train it's about 25 minutes to Spinningfield. So in terms of location, I think we got lucky on that building.
Planning permission was granted by Bolton Metropolitan Borough Council. Their planning reference is 04853/18, where permission was granted for the change of use from the engineering works to become those 14 apartments. Conversion works expected to take about 46 weeks, and then the conversion, when it's completed, the borrowers then are going to let the units out and then seek the refinance. The minimum loan term was for 6 months from the loan commencement, which started on the 6th of August 2019, and the property is already first charge secured at Land Registry. Here is the map of the area. You can see where Bolton is, the CrowdProperty flag on the left, pointing to where this particular property is on Bridgman Street. And so it's on the corner of Bridgman Street and Fletcher Street, in what's predominantly a commercial area, various universities and hospitals nearby, as are local amenities too. Here are those floor plans. Then let's invite Piotr to come and show us exactly what he's building here.
Yes, so we've got a 3-storey building. As per planning, we've managed to create 14 apartments. We've got 2 staircases. For HMO purposes, we have created 48 ensuite bedrooms. There are also 18 parking spaces, and the landscaping scheme was also implemented.
And looking at the floor plans just there, I've got some photos of the actual apartments, and you've transformed them really well, Piotr.
Yes, we've been trying to achieve high spec, and one of the apartments has been fully furnished for marketing purposes, and you've got examples of bathroom, kitchen, and bedroom. So this way we will be able to attract higher rents.
Who do you expect to be renting these properties from you?
Our target are working professionals. We've got managing agent in place, company that we've worked with on 5 other schemes. They've done an amazing job for us, and we have already prepared rent schedule, which is more than what we've expected.
Now, I've got some of those other property schemes that you've been working on. Here's some case studies. You worked together with Fabio for these 2 former NHS buildings in St Helens. Let's come back to you, please, Fabio. What did you do on this one?
My main role in the relationship with Piotr and the group is to find these buildings and get finance, and Piotr makes sure that the viability side is done properly on the construction side. So this one was one of the first ones that we worked on with Piotr. It was a former NHS building with 2 little buildings, one on the side and a car park at the front, and Piotr managed to design 26 rooms within the 6 apartments, which was quite an achievement. Same sort of spec. Piotr does always a decent spec in every building, and if I remember well, that is fully tenanted, Piotr, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's been fully tenanted for the past 2 years. So that's one of the success stories.
And the second case study we've got here is one in Lee in Lancashire. Tell us about this one.
This one was a previous office block. We sourced it through an agent contact of mine. Previously was a bank, and then after that was an engineering company who used it as offices. In terms of design, it was quite challenging, loads of structural work. Piotr can tell you about it. But Piotr managed to design 18 apartments, which will be probably tenanted to the NHS. That one is finished now.
And the third case study to talk through is the Bolton Enterprise Centre in Burton-upon-Trent. What happened here?
So that was a former learning centre, same scenario, through networking. I got the building. There was already planning there for 25 apartments, a substantial amount of work because that building was around 13,000 square feet or 1,200 square meters. That's fully tenanted as well. Piotr can talk about the build. It was a lot of structural work on that one. It's a nice Edwardian building, Piotr.
Yes, it's a 2-story building. It's not listed building, however. In order to create 25 units, we couldn't create more window structural openings to create more windows. So we had to use whatever was there already. We managed to create mix of studios, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom flats, 25 overall. Quite complex landscaping scheme, parking, and again, I would say another success story. We've managed to find 25 tenants within first 4 weeks of marketing. So and it remains fully occupied since.
So returning to the Bolton project, this is a single phase raise of £1.15 million, and it's a retained interest loan with lenders receiving monthly interest. RICS have verified the current open market value to be £2,025,000. The loan to value is 52.3%, and the maximum loan period is for up to 12 months, but expected to be paid back earlier as they process the refinance. This loan is targeted to start on or around the 3rd of May 2021. And the exit strategy is that upon the successful conversion of the property, the borrowers then will refinance and hold for the long term. Lenders are going to be receiving 7.2% per annum equivalent interest, and that's of course paid monthly. It's already first charge secured against the property. So your next steps are to make sure that you understand the loan, carry out your own due diligence, and then decide how much you would like to lend. CrowdProperty.com is the place to be to pledge on launch. The necessary anti-money laundering checks will be carried out, and then you'll be invited to send your funds to your own online e-wallet when it's called for, and you'll start earning interest on completion of the loan agreement. So this is a 12-month retained bridging loan of £1.15 million for up to 12 months, paying interest monthly at the equivalent rate of 7.2% per annum for the project at Albion Works, Bridgman Street in Bolton, BL36BS. Thank you for watching this CrowdProperty.com funding opportunity. We look forward to joining again soon for more opportunities back here at CrowdProperty.com.